Madden. It is halftime of Sunday Night Football, and, well, it's the Aaron Rodgers show, and it is Jimmy Garoppolo. No, right? I guess you would call it. He has been absolutely terrible.
No, I mean, I like that.
It's I'm not really. I just thought of it as they said it. It was just like he just has not looked good, and it's tough because the Niners came into this one undefeated, and both their games were on the road. Now they get back home, and we are going to see Trey Lance in the second half. I don't know what the announcers are saying on TV. I can't hear it over the Jets on the hot tub, but I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess we're going to see Trey Lance in the second half. I like the Packers here still. I think we're probably going to see some things.
And that's exciting to see him come out in this one.
Yeah, we're going to see some things from Trey Lance that look good, and we'll see him, create some different angles. But my guess is the Packers have probably prepared for him too. And I think when you have Aaron Rodgers, we have to get him. The way that we've seen teams get him is they get him early, right? They get up on him early, and then they make him this one-dimensional thing, and then they just sack the crap out of him. And even that doesn't do it some nights. We saw him, 2 years Monday night against the Bears. He broke his leg and still beat them in the second half. And we've seen him, it's Aaron Rodgers, right? So Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Niners can do anything here. I don't see it changing because they can't cover Devontae Adams, so they have some serious problems here. And they're going to go now to double coverage, and the Packers are going to hit them with the run. So I'm going with the Packers here plus the 5.5. I'm even considering a small sprinkle on the money line here. We are up gigantic today. So on our halftime bets, we hit those two big money lines on the late afternoon show. So if you're a premium member, you saw that we took Vikings second half money line and Rams second half money line, and both those paid nearly 2-1 on our money. So we hit both of those. We hit the all those early ones too, the ones that we really pounded. We
absolutely did.
So we have a lot of money to work with. So far, my halftime bets today, my halftime betting account, we're up $7,832.60.
Hell yeah, you are.
So that's our last 2 weeks. Our last 2 weeks on our halftime bets, we're up 19,000 something. So almost 20,000. Let's see if we can make it 20. We're going to take the Packers plus the 5.5.
Absolutely. Take the Packers plus the 5.5.
I'm taking the Packers money line. I'm going to go second half under 26 as well, just for the hell of it, just to have some more action. I'm playing with people. See, here's the other thing about betting. We're Joe and I are going to do a bunch of betting videos for you guys. After baseball season ends, I'm going to have more time to do some of these other things that Joe and I have been talking about. We're going to do this and we're going to do this, and it's great because we've had a month to kind of warm up and figure each other out and all this other stuff, and not be offended by what the other person says and does, because we know how Joe gets, right? So it's like we let it slide. And
when Joe's like, hey, come on, you guys, gonna totally debate everything you have to say.
She gets that way sometimes. But so I'm taking the Packers plus the 5.5. I'm sprinkling here on the money line. $300 pays $735 on that. I think we could hit it a little harder because that's just where we're at. I think, I mean, if we're going to go big on that, let's see. And then the total. So there's pressure on the total here. So we have a little bit of issue there. So if we go.
Yeah.
It's I think we've just had really good calculated shots. So the Packers dropped to 235 on the money line. Now they've also gone to just plus 5, and the total has gone from 26 to 24.5. I'm going to still bet all of those things. I don't care. Basically a lot of pressure in the same direction that, the line has dropped. That's what I just said. Yeah. It went to 5, and then the money line went from 245 to 235, which I really think is the play here. I don't
Oh,
see
absolutely it is.
I don't see them covering Devonta Adams, and
Yeah.
I think if they do, then the Packers are going to run the ball and control it. And I think that's what people are looking at here when they see the under, is that the
Yeah.
Packers are just going to run and control the ball.
Yeah.
Who do you think was
Oh,
the most impressive out there today, Joe? Like of all the teams that you just said, wow, these guys really either turned it around, they really surprised me, or like these guys,
I think it was the complete domination by the Rams today. I
Yeah,
was blown away by
they
how
were
well they came out today.
statement, right? A statement game.
Absolutely.
I thought the Rams made a real statement. That was a good call. I thought the Vikings also did a really nice job out there to say, you know what, we're drawing a line in the sand. We're home now, and this is our building. And last year we did not have our fans in the stands, but with the fans, we're very, very tough at home. And that's what we saw there. And, just a lot of games like that. I thought the Lions tried to show something, and the Ravens also said, you know what, we don't even have to play good. We can beat you guys. That's how bad you are.
I know. I know. And that was terrible for my bet on the Ravens today, team total.
Yeah.
They didn't come out. They didn't get anything done.
Yeah. I didn't fare well in that game either. So in any way, shape, or form, I lost my halftime bet. I lost my game bet. I lost my total bet. I lost everything on that one. I lost my parlay on the on YouTube because I had the other side of it,
Yeah.
on that. So, oh well. I had the under in the Browns game was the other side of my parlay.
Yeah. Wasn't the Ravens one of those teams that we said they can't do us dirty again this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had that conversation and they did.
They did.
It's okay. Absolutely did.
But you know what? We got the best of it because we did exactly what Brian said. We were going to be crying about at halftime, which, the Jaguars are going to be ahead, and you guys are going to be like, pound the Cardinals, and you're going to be, and you're going to lose. And it's like, we didn't lose. We cashed gigantic because we hit our game bet, which was one of my top plays of the day. It was the $15 bet that if you guys bought my $15 play, it was the Cardinals, which I loved. And then, we hit that halftime, which was just a gift that kept on giving. We really hit the halftime. And at the same time, the Browns, they both went to the half at the same time. And it was like, oh, boy. Those were games that were those were games that where if you watch the game and you see, well, what's on the scoreboard. And we said this at the time. What you see on the scoreboard is not what you're seeing on the field. But this game that we're watching right now, this scoreboard is exactly what you're seeing on the field. It actually might even be worse. It might actually be worse.
Yeah.
The Bears got sacked 9 times today. That's not easy to do.
I like to hear that.
How many plays did they run, that they got sacked 9 times?
12.
It's like, no, the Bears ran a total of, he was 6 for 20. He got sacked 1.5 as much times as he completed a pass.
Right. We saw that coming, though. I feel so sorry for this young rookie. I really thought he was more prepared for the NFL. Everyone was talking about, comparing him to a Russell Wilson, to, these big names that did come out of college and did start. But he's just not there. He needs Andy Dalton above him, so...
Yeah, it's, sometimes sitting there, I never thought that Justin Fields was the answer. I was shocked at how good he was at Ohio State. He was recruited at Georgia. He couldn't beat out Fromm, who, is out of the NFL now, right? Or is he on the practice squad for somebody?
I think he's on the practice squad for someone.
He might on Buffalo.
I think so. I could be wrong.
They've signed him back to the practice
Maybe.
squad. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. There's a spot for him in the league. But those of you joining us late, we took the under in the second half. It dropped from 26 to 24.5. We took the Packers on the money line. I think that, people are like, oh, the Niners are going to catch up. They're not catching up. They're getting slaughtered here. And what's going to happen is they're going to put the scrubs in. And we're going to see Trey Lance is what's going to happen.
Absolutely. And I don't think the 49ers are a catch-up team. Are they, Mitch? I can't remember off the top of my head games where they've really come out of a hole like this and completely dominated and got a huge win. I can't remember ones like that. So I think taking the Packers plus the points, taking the Packers money line and this under is the safest way to go with this matchup.
I think I really put in a giant bet here. I can't see it.
What'd you bet on?
Oh man, I put the under. I put in it's a pretty big bet. Okay, all right. I meant to put $345
Okay.
and I put $3,450.
We're gonna get it. Yeah,
Oh
the point
God.
as well. You meant to bet how much? How
Three
much did you bet on the under, Mitch?
$3,450. Okay.
Only.
Well,
Wow.
this happened to me last year, and I lost the bet. So we'll see what happens this year. Last year, it happened to me at halftime. I bet on the wrong team, and I also made the same mistake to see what it paid. And I mean, I could still bet the other side, right?
Yeah.
I could just bet the over. I would just lose the juice, or I could. I want the under. I just don't want it for that much.
No.
That's what I could do. Let me see if I have time to bet the other side. Watch it have moved.
Yeah. Oh, I hope it doesn't move.
That's okay.
So Mathis is asking, what's the best bet to put in right now? I think it's the Packers plus the points. What do you think, Mitch?
I think it's Packers money line, but
Okay.
it's still 24.5. So if I put 3,000. If I put 33, I don't want to bet that much. I still want the bet.
Right?
All right.
Yeah, that's just a lot of money to put on one bet.
All right. Well, it's not one that I love. That's the problem. If this was the Cardinals' second half, that's a different story, or something like that. It was like I'm not even saying like we're trying to figure out what the best bet is. You said Packers with the points. I say Packers money line, but my big bet is on the under. It's like that's the problem here. So.
Yeah, maybe the magic penny did that for you.
Now we're gonna be okay one way or another here now. So I think my exposure ends up being. I think my exposure here is, oh God, it's still $750. So it's okay. It's still respectable.
Okay.
We've had a monster run here. So, we'll probably hit
it. You're going to hit it all.
It's fine. Green Bay points.
What do you think of that Packers team total over 10?
I think I like the under in both. I hope it's 0-0 the second half. Or I hope it's 3-0 Packers. That would do it for me. It's okay. Either way, I'm going to be fine.
You froze up on me there, Mitch. I didn't hear a word you said.
I'm fine because I'm up a bunch, so it happens. I've done this before.
You've had a very good day.
At least I have the bet that I wanted. It's like the last time I ended up with $5,000 on the Cowboys second half or something. It was like I didn't want to bet that thing.
Oh, no one wants to bet this Cowboys for $5,000.
You ever have it like with a keyboard, it gets stuck and you hit it, and it's like all of a sudden. And I hit. I didn't even look. I just hit it.
And then it says accepted. And then you're looking at it.
Last year.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
But
I want to thank everyone for joining us again tonight. We had a very good day overall.
We did, and our early halftime show, the early one. We had about 1,300 people ended up watching the show, which was pretty amazing. So we appreciate everyone that spent the whole day with us. We had a great morning show with all the cappers on. We're going to continue in that style. We're going to try and make the Saturday show, I think, a little bit more efficient, and the Sunday show a little bit more efficient, tighten it up. It's a work in progress. We're always trying new stuff, but we appreciate each and every one of you. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a small card, and the VIP and premium show will all be one show. If you're not premium VIP members, check it out. It's the best value out there. not a lot of games, so
Absolutely
it'll be a fun day. And it's the last week of Major League Baseball, so playoffs after this. Have a great day, everyone. We will see you tomorrow morning. Appreciate each and every one of you.